Guys, welcome back. Today we're doing another episode. I haven't done one of these episodes in a little while. Today I'm actually just gonna do stuff, alright, and just do a bunch of videos, because I decided either you can see one video per 3 days, or you can just see one video a day of a little bit more random stuff, and obviously they'll be a bit shorter. I'm doing a big update video per week. So there's a few things I want to go over. I want to go over a few things like characters and stuff like that. The main thing I want to show you is I fixed the sell button. This wasn't really in the old edition, but I fixed it. I'm also going to go over abilities and how we get these things to light up and stuff. So right now you can click them, obviously off-click them. You can actually press enter 2 for some weird reason. If the last one you selected, you can't press enter. That's really cool. And you can sell it. So if I just click it and sell, it sells it, and I actually get the gold. You should see you've got 50 gold from it. Since this item is worth 100, it halves the gold. Now, that did require a slight little change in how I do my items, which I will show you. Basically, because the point of how I do my items is into system. There we go. Is I actually run my items on a system which has a. Let's just move this up a bit. I actually run my system on a system that has a recipe price, a final price. Oh my gosh, notifications everywhere. Just quit Skype. So I've got, say, a recipe price, a top price, and a final price. Now, the final price is what I run for buying. So what that does is it goes through every requirement. I don't know if I've gone through this. Every other requirement, and it gets all their recipe prices, and basically just kind of starts from the bottom and goes to the top. So that's how it does that. And how it does top prices is it does the same thing, but recipe final price is based on whether or not you've actually bought the previous items. So your final price will waver, whereas your top price won't. So this top price is used for selling things. So we can actually get an actual price instead of having a discounted price for buying the previous items. Which right now is the discounted price is 100%. So like in every other game, but we may reduce that. So even if you buy previous items, you may have to actually pay a bit more. But you don't know. I haven't decided that. So actually you may only get like an 80% discount. So the 100% of the item. This is also my test item script. I don't know if I'll show this off. We're going to be trying about a bit more items. I was thinking about maybe building the little cooldown thing that spins around. I actually can't imagine how I'd do that. I know you build like a poly thing. I just don't think it's really worth my time right now. So most likely I'm just going to be working on a few things. So how about we start off with a text that just displays how much gold you have. So we'll just say gold like this, and we'll just do something like this. And we can just do something like this. So what we actually want to do is we actually want to make this display to equal how much gold. And now there's a few things that we can do. Now the simplest is just going to be a simple script, which we can just have under scripts. I'm just going to call it our gold displayer. Just give me a second. Okay, so we got gold display here. And we need these, and all we need is basically just text. Right? And this text components, it's public text component. Let's do this. The text is going to be our text, right? Our gold text. So what it's going to come out as, we can just write that. So an update function, we're just going to say gold text.text. So if you guys don't know, this text component isn't actually some text. It's just saying a component, right? So like anything else, if we actually look at our text component, how we just have a look here, we see that this is our text component, but inside the text component we have multiple things. Like this is a component that we're accessing. So inside this we have things like the font, things like the style, the space, the line spacing, and the actual text. And it seems confusing that you're accessing the text.text, But you could access this, the tags, the support rich text, the apparently can activate the particle system, or raycasting. You can activate the rect transform, the I'm just trying to find one, line spacing, as I talked before, whatever it was, and all that stuff. And so we're just going to access the text. We're just going to say it's equal to stats.stat dot. Actually, no, we shouldn't access that way. We should just access if player handler dot players of 0 dot play inventory and scores stats, yes, dot final, and then we go gold, and that should be it. So you go to gold like this, and we do need a plus sign. There we go. Now what this should work is now we can attach this to anything and it will display how much gold we have. Now with this there's a few things you can do, but these are just to close the script and reopen it like this, and then it will fix itself if you're using this. It's annoying that you have to do it that way, but you do. So. What we should see gold is equal to, okay, there is this, oh well, okay. Oh, it would help if I actually instantiated it, but it would help. It's something really weird to do with how stats is done. Is it doesn't like stats for some random reason. It just hates it. So if we actually have a look at stats, we go stats to stat. We actually have a stat instance. Yet our stat instance is really weird. We can't use a stat instance. It's, oh, maybe, no, see? It's not set to an instance because player stats. It doesn't like player stats for some random reason. Let's sort this out. Public stat player instance, awake player instances are good to this. We're adding a new player, get component of stats. Yes. It's done in the start. If player instance dot players of 0, which is us, dot player stat dot this dot gold is greater than 0. What the freak? It's stuffed up. If gold is greater than 0, then we'll display it, which won't actually happen, so we actually want to say it's greater than -1. And we have an error. It doesn't like the play instance. How else do we use play and handler here? We actually just are going to the play stats. I think our play handler doesn't work how we want, so this is probably going to have to be rewritten. That's fine. We can should be able to access our stats for our stats plus we actually should be able to just do this. And we go dot stat instance dot final stats expector. For some weird reason it's not liking it. What we want to be. And we have 0 gold, and you'll see if I sell this we got 50 gold. Very simple command. Now I've actually what I would call slightly done this ability test. If we actually look under scripts, ability manager, and we actually go, okay, this ability level is now level 1, it lights up. Obviously it doesn't light up corresponding to the things. It kind of just lights itself up, as you see here. Whatever it is, Actually, how does it like light up? Not looking at inventory copy. I'm actually looking at other stuff. Ability panel. Here we go. I think it's ability data. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. So what we actually want to do is we don't need much of this. We need a few things. Display handle is broken. And we only need these things really. And what we want to do is we want to be able to have some actual level bonus. So what we do is we have a switch. And we go level. But what we want to do is we want to go through. So if you're saying, okay, apply this level to this ability, but the problem is, it's say, how do we apply for levels? So we actually have to build a few things. So how do we work in this? Onto an error, but we'll fix that later. So what we have to actually do is we're just gonna quickly deactivate our shot window for a quick second. And this ability thing, even though this works, we're actually gonna delete it because we're not gonna have this many abilities. The thing is that we actually want to have a proper UI. So let's build a proper UI, right? And we're just gonna make this a bit smaller. How do we just do all these like this? And we can just move these over here. Somewhere like this. I know you could argue that we need stats, but it's fine. You actually need this. And all these characters can have something like this. We'll just adjust this on each one. And there we go. Just over here. We will change the UI multiple times, but right now I'm happy with it. It's just similar to this. Once I do this, we can just do something like this. So this character panel. The problem about main export is it scales everything, so we just drop these in here. And then we go character panel. Make it smaller for now. And drop these into character panel. So there we go. So what we want to do is now we want to adjust these abilities properly. So we want to have ability 1 like this. We want to have ability 2 like this. I love how there's like literally no colliders. It's like, what? Okay. Make these, so maybe make them like 580. Oh, that's like actually length. So how do we just affect all these abilities, make them all 0? This we should have some max thing, and then we can just kind of do something like this. Wait, somehow these things have now. Some random reason. So now what we want to do is now we want to make sure they're like 90 high. Please on the edge, yes, and maybe 480. And then we want to do the same over here, 90. We're going to actually make all these 90. And they're all about 180. So now we want to add 180 to the x. So we actually go get a calculator. I think we can actually do something like this. There we go. Plus our 180, we got 660. The next one's going to be 180, 840. Okay, it's a G. The next one's going to be 1020. The next one's going to be 1200. Now we don't need this many abilities. We actually need, so we have our passive. We have our Q, our W, our E, and our R. Oh, we do actually need 5. Wait, where are the figures? Oh, what? Oh, there's 2 zeros. And we want upgrade 1. And we actually do want ability 1, which is going to move over to like 1380. There we go. And they're all way too big, so it's adjusting down a bit. So, gee, the passive can be small. So, passive can be like 60, 60. Which not mean not that much, like 100, 100. Alright. So, we can bring these down to like, I don't know, 15, 15. Like this. And we can just do something like this. How about we just do something like this, this, this. And we can do something like this. And then we can get actually these positioned properly, which is going to be 437 plus 180. 617. Oh, like minus, what's 80? So like, so that would be 537. Oh, apparently plus 40, so I would just do like 577. There we go. And then we go 577 plus 180. 757. That, and then we're going to boost up to 106. Which actually is not right. I mean, this is 107, so technically this should be 107. Alright, so then all these should be 107. And then this one should be 757 plus 180. 360. Actually, I still feel these are too big. So I think if we brought them down to like 140. And then we made this 140, and we made this 537, like this. I mean, obviously, probably too much, so like 557. And then we got plus 180 on 557. I mean, not 180, like 140 is 697. Like 140, so we got 140 on everything. And so what's the 697? And then we have this one, which is going to be 140, 837. Then say over here 10117. Oh no, that's right, but it's too much, so like 100. No, 837 plus 140 is 977. I must have added an extra 40. And then 977 plus 140 is 1117. And it's like 106 or 107, sorry. Okay, now we actually need to do these things. So ability 7, and then we have ability. It's ability 5. We have ability 1. Ability 2. 3 and ability 4. Everything's fine, but this is ability 1. Okay, now that looks fine, and these little things here, let's control D them and pop them in here. Then we can pop them down here, and we can order them properly. So we can do something like this, and because we've boosted an extra 40, that means that's an extra about 50%, so it's 40%, so we actually got to work this out. 40%, where the percent sign is, yep, oh sorry, wrong way, so you actually go 15 times 1.4 is 21. I'm just using the little knobs that Unity comes with, or whatever they're called. I think they're called knobs, just because they looked fine. I was like, hey, I don't really care right now, because these are just sprites. And then we can get the same ones over here, and we can delete this, delete these over here. That we can and that. This, and then we can just do a simple pop, and then so it's working it. So these ones go here, these ones don't, they move over here. Yes. Oh, there we go. We actually got that one a bit off. And we can do this. And the same over here. Let's just drag them somewhere over here. We could just align them. And finally these ones, which can just pop over here. So this is a system that's kind of very basic, but it's quite nice to have because of, it's nice to show where we are, where players are. A lot of these threes are actually the wrong way around. It's fine though. We can just easily adjust them. And we actually do want them pushed up a bit, but we can decide that later. Like 55. How about we just do this on all? And they haven't to these ones. These ones are negative 40. So we just go negative 42. Like that. And these ones can be 45. 55. Maybe not that many, maybe like need 50. Or maybe like need 60. 58. And this one can move over here. Let's move over here. Good. And this one can go over here, with our second one going over here. So that's our upgrade screen kind of thing, and we can have our map here. And everything's a little big, but we can always scale things down to later, and it's not too bad to scale them down. So I'm gonna work on the things I really got to anchors now, because otherwise they just get out of control and you just don't do them. And then you muck up your positioning and things get mucked up, and you have to basically restart if you don't do anchors early on. So yes, let's work on anchors. Actually, how long has that been recording for? 26 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to finish the episode here. I know it's been a lot more building than it has been coding, but hopefully we can do some coding next time. I'll finish all these anchors and actually get into something. And then we can pop over and get leveling working and stuff like that. See you guys next time.